Now, what's this podcast about?
This is about you versus Dora.
The drama.
High drama.
The drama.
High drama.
Man, there's a lot of people with opinions, as we like.
Holy crap. Yeah, it's fun to stir the pot, the pudding a bit.
Yummy pudding.
I knew there would be because I can already see both sides, even going into it.
Absolutely.
But the most important side is the entertaining side.
That's right. And a lot of people seem to think that, wow, this is the most fun that they've had watching a 7 Days in a long time, if not one of their favorite episodes ever.
It's a fun one.
'Twas.
When Dralis came up and was like, hey, I got a job here, I'm like, ooh, God, that sucks for him.
Yeah.
And it also would have sucked for me. Do you know when I laid the claim block down?
No.
When you were yelling at me, telling me to get out. That's when.
Oh.
It wasn't there previously, and that was some people's argument in the chat, in the comments. It was like, maybe he already had a block down. Didn't. Probably.
See, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah, when you're out there, I was like, oh, crap, I better put a block down.
That's great.
But still, other people are like, even if he didn't have a block down,
Yeah.
you should just cancel the job and go get another one.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
When we talked about it, not on mic or stuff, like when we were talking, we immediately thought it's a funny angle.
Yeah.
Let's just roll with that because it's stupid. It's funny.
But I support my angle and you support yours. So
Absolutely.
It's perfect.
So there you have it. And then you get to hear some of the fun. I'll start with a good one.
People know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, we're talking
Are
about
we assuming everyone knows what we're talking about?
Yeah, we are really assuming.
7
Yeah,
Days
go
to
for it.
Die, the home invasion episode. So that happened a couple weeks ago from when you're hearing this now.
Yes. Oh, yeah, this isn't coming out until after the new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Hey,
Year.
we made
Yeah.
it 2025.
We're recording early because we're going to be away and stuff.
Yeah. This one, I'm not even gonna say who.
What? Really?
Okay, I'll say it. Whatever.
Why not?
This is from Fritz77. Made me feel real good. Nope, I'm done. It's been years of fun, guys, but I just can't stand Dora any longer. Good luck to the rest of you and everything you do.
Man, way to go, Dralis.
Yeah. Just drove him off.
Wow.
Really? Was it? That was
done.
it?
I guess
that was the thing.
Sorry,
Fritz, come
Fritz. Man, come on, Fritz. We just playing.
Just a little family feud.
We're having some fun.
But Fritz doesn't know because he's gone. He doesn't. He's never going to hear this.
Fritz isn't gonna ever hear this.
Somebody
No.
call Fritz.
Please. Anyone know Fritz?
Anyway, okay. So staying on that side of things, this is fun. This is where we go. Looks like when I always say Dora is the worst, that I'm not wrong. The irony of Dora calling anyone a dick when he has always been the biggest a-hole of the group. Always.
Every time.
Wow.
God, I am the worst. I'm such a dick.
We should have saved yours till, I don't know, the end. This is
I
jumping
just
right
wanted
in
to come-
negative.
wanted to come in hard with those.
Were there
They
any
did.
bad ones about me? I doubt it.
Well, yeah. Well, this one example of that, Dora, keep killing Neebs till he gives up. Dude has been pulling this kind of shit since the beginning of the channel. You have too much patience. Cap his ass. Longtime fan. Long live the Wyvern King.
Oof.
Since the beginning,
I
Neebs.
know. I'm just.
You've been pulling this
I
shit.
hate it for him because I don't ever give up.
But I could see, like, come on, you know what? How much work did you really put into that? Because that was the argument there. Like, you had made a home into this POI.
Maybe an hour.
And 1 hour of what? Changing the floors,
Colors, had a few things stored in the storage bins.
Yeah.
right?
much,
which could have
but-
easily been taken out.
Yeah, but
I know.
I like the way it looked.
right.
I had my balcony, built a balcony out
Oh,
front.
what a beautiful balcony that is.
It was nice.
And then, like, the conflicting comments. I enjoy this. Whoever edited this is dumb, and it was not very entertaining to watch Dora run around and fight, but the camera kept changing after every hit. Who the fuck edits like that? It's terrible. You need to add a seizure warning in the beginning if you're going to edit like that. What the fuck?
Dora edited that.
There was one part of that entire video where I kind of did some quick cutty stuff, and it was before that whole last scene, and it was with Apsro and Neebs when that screamer came and you're running around the pool and Apsro's looting inside.
I think when I watched that, I thought it was weird, but it didn't.
Yeah, I was just
Make me
getting to
hate
the
you.
last bit. Right, sure. But huge seizures. Sorry about all the seizures. But then the conflicting comments. This may be the episode that gets you guys an Emmy. Nothing but pure humor and goal-oriented activity, good versus bad ethics, none of Absro's drunken crudity, just a fantastic episode. Expect to hear from Netflix.
I think it's a great episode, and I love that stuff, and I think we need to do more of it because I'm just thinking back to some stuff we did in the past,
Sure.
like where Simon decided to renovate a whole house out of glass,
Yeah.
instead of just doing jobs.
Right. And
Right.
I understand what you're saying with that.
I'd like to see Simon's Glass House 2.0.
I could see wanting to do that again. Winter is here, and it's going to be okay because it's an excuse to slap on your Turtle Beach headset and game until warmer days are here. And for your marathon of winter gaming, you deserve the world's most comfortable headset with superhuman hearing technology, and that's Turtle Beach's new Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset. And it picks up so much crystal clear sound, you're basically cheating. Even if a snowblower is going off outside, you'll hear every footstep, every reload, every enemy sneaking up on you like they're kicking in your door. And Turtle Beach's headsets are so damn comfortable, you'll feel like you're wearing a marshmallow cloud pillow on your ear holes. Seriously, they are the most comfortable headset I've ever worn. And best of all, the Stealth 700 has the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system, which means you can seamlessly switch between your console and PC with just a click of a button. And it gets even better. While being connected to your console, the Stealth 700 can connect with your phone for music streaming or taking calls simultaneously. That's impressive. So now it's time for you to spend some of that Christmas money on something you actually love. Head to turtlebeach.com and use code Neebs for 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off your order at turtlebeach.com with promo code Neebs. Do your ear holes a favor. Thank you, Turtle Beach.
Also, the people that with so much hate, like, it's fine. You can hate me if I'm the big a-hole that you think I am
I
or
think
whatever.
it was evenly divided, right? The comments?
Yeah, it
It
felt
seemed
pretty-
like it.
Felt like it, yeah, when I was reading through
But,
them.
like, if you feel that we're so strong, like, how long you been watching us?
Yeah.
We do this shit all the time.
And some people are like, are we really mad at each other? Of course not.
Of course not.
Yeah. Like, how many times have I shot you guys
Right.
over the years?
Right.
In the moment, you'll get frustrated if you happen to get,
You can.
killed unjustly. But I mean, come on. And actually, Chawd44 did bring up loving the whole story arc right now. I'm glad Dora is sticking with it for comedy instead of just canceling the mission. Team Neebs, though. Neebs should go out of character after this Horde night and act like Dora and Absro, destroying their stuff randomly like Absro destroying Neebs' Outer Beach house and Ark and randomly killing them, yelling something like, "Sorry, I'm crazy, Neebs." And then it says, except for Simon, he's a little Horde base building baby, and I am. Did you have more comments?
I mean, I've got more, but
Yeah,
I
go
got
on.
my point out. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah. if
Now that I'm
anyone's-
looking, it's hard to find someone that doesn't like me.
Oh, well, I read
Really
one
trying.
that I read one
That
that
might have
said
been the
that.
only one.
There
The
was
one
one.
where-
Yeah.
Okay.
The David Pie 67 or Pay says, if you know there's a claim block but you can't see it, get a couple of building blocks.
Yeah.
And if you're on the other player's team and you try to place a block, it will be yellow instead of green. If not teamed up, it will be red. Now find the outer borders where your block placement changes color. Divide that number in half, and that's the center of the claim.
Yeah, we're not that
Math here.
smart.
And you'll find the claim block somewhere in the vertical axis. I think that Neebs could be that smart. I think that I could
No,
too.
yeah, no, it makes sense if you you
Yeah.
find that square.
Listen, and I've read to on that point. I've read a bunch of things. Some people saying where it is.
Yeah.
But at the same, like, I'm not gonna do. That's not fun.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I get it. We could have resolved it incredibly differently, or I could have found it. But this was a much more entertaining take, in my opinion. And Neebs as well, right, Neebs?
I'm still looking for someone that doesn't
Right,
like
Neebs?
me. Yep.
Yes.
Well, here's another one. Kevin 3601. I know. I mean, in the future, this is kind of a fun thing, but since Dora has resorted to bullying
Yeah.
in some advice for Neebs, you can place as many claim blocks as you like. So you can use them as decoys and place them all over the place. If you do, place them in
you
every
sure?
room underground or fill every room. Yeah.
Only one of them claims your area, but the rest could be decoys.
Absolutely. According to Kevin.
It's probably your most recent one. Does the claim block job, and the other ones stay?
You'd think.
It's good science. I've never done it.
Yeah.
that I can remember.
I have a feeling this might, happen again at some point.
Just one more against me because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that Apsro had to complete Dora's sentences for him. Dora is what's holding this channel back. Damn. Harsh. Wow.
Well, you're one of my favorites.
Oh, well,
one of
there's
my
four
favorites.
There's only 4 of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we've all had those days, though. There's definitely videos where I've been a jerk, and the audience lets me know it.
Yeah.
I guess my time was coming.
But you weren't a jerk. You were just defending
My
just
side.
just wanted to do the mission.
your goals.
That was the other one. This one is so dumb. Dora sounds like a socialist.
What?
I said for the betterment of the team a couple times, so heaven forbid.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
I love it
You say
because
that, you're a socialist.
when you were done editing this, you were like, I can't wait for you guys to watch it because
Yeah.
it's so good.
I really enjoyed that whole last 7-minute kind of scene.
I'm sure you did because you came out pretty well at the
Well,
end.
not even because of that. No, I like the end for that sake.
Yeah.
But I thought because I tightened our dialogue hugely and just the flow I thought was really fun.
Yeah,
Apps
there
were
was a
randomly
lot
shooting
going
Simon.
on. Yeah.
Just it all just was like unveiling. So it was the scene in general, not the outcome.
Yeah.
I'm just poking everybody.
excuse to shoot
I'm just
me.
an agent of chaos in that episode.
You were.
Like, I'm
You
lying.
were.
Like I show up. What do I lie to you? Is like Neebs. Like
Feeding the fire.
yeah. I was like, I'm trying to get money out of everybody.
Dora's
Yeah.
paying me $2,000, I think.
yeah. Like, straight up bullshit.
So what's with the key? A lot of people were talking about the key too. It's like
Oh, it
you're
was
chopping something, but you can open it with a key. Because I never have used a key.
He was
I see the
chopping a
keys.
door.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the episode, Simon?
Yes, but I see the keys.
Yeah.
And I've picked up the keys, but I've never used a key in
When you
the
pick
game.
the key up, the door just opens.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
And Dralis was right beside the key, chopping the door that would have opened if he just grabbed the
If
key.
you just grab the key. And I've grabbed keys, and I've been that guy that, oh, look, I grab a key. And I'm
You
like,
don't
oh,
know
yeah.
when it opened.
Don't even notice any door opening nearby.
Simon has a whole drawer full of keys.
Whole
in 7
drawer.
days. Never used them.
I stopped picking them up, I think, because I was like, I picked it up. It's probably like right next to me. It opens up. I'm like, this doesn't do nothing.
Well, you don't pick it up.
Well,
It's
you
like
do. You can, though. Like, you go up to
But
little,
it doesn't go in your inventory.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't.
Yeah. There's
But
no.
you
Makes a door
yeah.
open.
But
Yeah.
you literally pick it up. It says E to pick it up.
It's like
so
a button.
It disappears.
But it works
Yeah.
just like a button.
I get
Yeah.
that. I've just never noticed a door opening simultaneously after picking up the key.
And it's usually right next to it.
Yes.
And I love editing shit that makes me look dumb too. So like Slippy had a couple good shots of that key, and just I pushed in closer and closer because he had that out. You know what I mean? I love that shit.
If it's funny, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Tolarowski says, seeing this episode, I would love to see a semi-PvP series from you guys. Maybe like how you did the Rust series. Dora's victory laugh at the end was perfect as well. And it was a wonderful laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was real.
Oh, yeah.
I needed that victory because I wasn't getting the claim block, you know?
Right.
And it resulted in nothing. You know what I mean? Like nothing came of it except for a laugh or two.
We do have a semi-PvP series coming up.
We do. I'd like to do something, though, again, I guess, semi-PvP in 7 days, although probably after recording for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be like, screw this. Because it's so easy to just pick on me and for me to get like set back and get frustrated.
I'm sure after this run in 7 days or this season, I guess you'd say in 1.0, I'm sure we'll go to another like alone-ish or another challenge.
It'd be fun to do, yeah, a
Cul-de-sac
challenge
kind of
and then
thing.
maybe even a mod pack with that challenge.
Right, that'd
Like
be
either
fun.
Darkness Falls or something else.
Something.
I like the team challenges too. Going back to the one we did where you were my partner. You died day one. But,
Yeah. Thanks. Yep. I did.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Because I like to do one where my partner sticks around for a
Right.
little while.
Right. We should try that.
Yeah.
This next time. I think we should be partners
Mix it up.
again automatically right now.
Give you guys another chance.
Yeah.
We'll go after a pig day one.
Get our Alona on.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
It was.
I mean, I felt so bad for you, man. But
Yeah,
that was so fucking funny.
It was kind of
Well,
perfect.
the pig attacked me, and I thought I was a goner.
Yeah.
And then you
I
went after
distracted it well. Yeah.
Day one.
And you forget how weak you are day
you were
one. Like,
practicing.
I got some arrows and like get another arrow or two.
It's like,
and
yeah, it's fine. And yeah, you forget your stamina is nothing.
really bad. Yeah.
Your scream was so real.
I got a comment from it's not about you or me, but it's from Mr. Disaster 5880, and it says, "LOL, I remember my brother and I made a horde base, and we were almost in horde night, and my brother had a quest from Rec, and it happened to be the same house we made our horde base, and he started the quest, so the entire horde base was gone."
Oh, that's great.
Damn.
I can see that happening too if you don't know it does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the claim block is quite important.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Claim block protect. I had a comment from a gentleman whose name is Pfizer69 and says, "Someone call Fun Pimps. This is a good game idea. Find the claim block to win the game. Kind of like capture the flag, only it's a claim block and it can be hidden by the other team." Like, that could be a challenge thing we could do.
Yeah,
It's like we have two
absolutely.
houses, two castles, and
Yeah.
we're each trying to constantly break into each other's house and find
Yeah.
the claim block, and the
That
first
is-
one to do it and destroy it wins.
I like it.
Excellent idea.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll just say it was our idea. I'll just cut this out.
Yeah.
And instead, I'll talk about Mando. And Mando's a whole body deodorant, not just your pits, your butt crack, your feet, even your balls. And what I personally like most, like the actual traditional stick, this one's scent is Mount Fuji. And I actually like everything that I've gotten. The scents are great because they're not overpowering at all. They're subtle. Have you ever heard of a Grundle odor level? Because I haven't. But apparently, 12 hours after the shower, an average man's Grundle odor level was 5 out of 10. And with Mando, 0 out of 10. Do you want to try America's #1 whole body deodorant? Because Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick of deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, 2 free products like my mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and there's free shipping. And as a special offer to our community, new customers get $5 off the starter pack with our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Just use code Neebs at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com. So smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. And all products are baking soda free and paraben free. That's Mando's starter pack that comes with a solid stick of deodorant, cream tube deodorant, and 2 free products, and free shipping. And our community will get $5 off the starter pack with our exclusive code Neebs at shopmando.com.
My last comment I'm going to put is just one that is 100% Team Dora. 100% with this is from Joe Cold. 100% with Team Dora. I'm pretty sure this is a survival game that was nice enough to throw in some decoration mechanics, not a Better Homes and Gardens game that threw in some zombies.
That's a good one to
Well
read.
worded, Joe.
Very
I needed that.
well-worded.
You countered a couple of the other comments that told me I'm the biggest asshole in the group. And bringing the channel down, of course.
Yeah,
So that felt good.
I know.
It's
So
dumb.
mean, huh?
But
so mean.
yeah, just getting comments like this in general is, I feel like it's a success of that's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great when the audience can relate to both sides. And there's a
Yeah.
Well,
little bit
Scott,
of
yeah, on
drama.
like the last episode of The Forest, there were a ton of comments that said, this is too, it's like a 16, almost 17-minute episode, and there was like a ton of comments saying, this is too short.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that to me, that's a compliment of a comment.
Yeah.
That means you
They
liked it
say
so
it's
much that
too
you
short
wanted more.
when it's 20 minutes.
Yeah,
like
they do.
I read that
Yeah.
regularly.
Yeah, if it flies by in 16, 18 minutes,
Yeah, and-
that's a good sign.
I'm a chopper, man. I was like, yeah, I'm just like, yoink, 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 that goes
Oh,
out,
for
that goes
sure.
out, that goes out.
For sure.
The good news is when it all comes together as a supercut, it won't feel too
Yeah,
short.
exactly. It won't feel short. It'll feel tight.
Yeah, it'll be hopefully a couple hours of just really good content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you looking for, Simon?
Nothing. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything else, and there isn't for me for comments. You guys good?
Yeah, I think
All
we're good.
good.
Yes.
We've been on this a minute.
So we should do let's just find out. We'll do a YouTube, what do you call them?
Poll?
That's it. YouTube poll.
Look, it always has to finish your sentences.
Yep. Along with his home and gardens.
Right? Just because I'm curious to see if you got an opinion, share it, because there's a link either being shown. There's a link in the description. There's a link
Maybe.
somewhere.
Sometimes there's not.
No, there will be. I've never not had a link in the description that should have been there.
Okay.
At least I can say that. I'll just say it. If I say it, it's true.
Do another poll. to
We'll
see
do a
if
poll if
you've
yeah.
ever-
If you ever, yes, 2 polls. No, I'm not going to do the second poll. I
that
don't want
next
to do
week.
that one.
Yeah.
There's one on the fan page going already, too. Looks like I'm losing that one as well, I think.
What? Comments or a poll
A poll.
on the fan page?
Mhm.
There's one right now
Yes.
with results that you could share.
Yeah, it's got like the little bar that, I mean, I don't know what it is currently.
Oh,
So then maybe I should link people to that poll.
sure. Why not?
Maybe. Let's see how that one
I'll
is.
find it. And that'll be it.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
not? It's
Folks-
already there.
Folks that want to be a part of that community, it's a great place to mingle anyway.
I agree. There'll even be information right there on the screen. Bam. That's the community.
Slam.
Specifically.
Yeah, it says
Slam jam.
who is in the right. Neebs, people live here. Dora, he has a job. The one left standing, they both have a valid claim to the strongest goes the prize. I voted.
I didn't put my vote in yet.
Yeah, you gotta put
I probably don't need to, though.
You probably don't. Not what it's looking like.
Yeah, over the holidays, Dora, you can get your family to vote for you, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Go on
Pay
the
me a
street.
few
Rig it.
bucks.
Go on the street, yeah.
Petition.
Don't tell them the whole story. you
Not
know?
even
Just tell them
close.
your side, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Now we can, if you want to, we could talk about something that isn't out yet. That
Okay.
we were
What's
talking
that?
about right beforehand that you said sounded like a fun conversation. We were talking about fast food simulator that we've been playing a lot
Yeah.
of.
Oh, sure.
Right?
And I wonder when that's going to, you know what? That might be up on the dumpster here soon because this isn't coming out until January 9th. And we've already recorded what's equivalent to like 4 episodes of that.
Yeah, but Aztecia, she's out of the office right now. I don't know when she's coming back.
She's coming back probably in a week.
Yeah.
So when she
Yeah,
comes back, she
exactly.
can start scooping up those episodes and putting them out.
yeah.
It may be out. It may not. I don't know.
Yeah, soon.
But
It'll be soonish probably.
Either way, we started playing Fast Food Simulator.
Yeah.
And we fell in love with it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because it was us 3. Neebs was gone for a week. So Simon and Dora and I hopped into it. I was like, oh, let's check this game out.
Yeah.
And we played the shit out of that
We did.
for one day. I think we played almost 3 hours of it.
It's good.
Yeah, we were having fun. Led to some fun like arguments and quibbles and bitching about like, okay, who's doing what?
And problem solving, yeah.
Yeah. And then we did another episode and we brought Neebs in.
I got to look, I enjoyed it, but I did not get the peaceful, fun experience you guys were explaining.
We didn't either.
We
in
didn't
the
have
first
peaceful
episode.
fun.
No,
In the beginning we did.
You would have a couple days. It's like, something would happen. And it's like, man, that was a really shitty day. We argued, like it didn't work. Next, like let's try to organize the fast food, like how we do everything. Let's organize it the next day and let's do it this way. And then we would do it that way. It's like, wow, that worked really well. But then it's like, okay, well now they've added in onions and ketchup and other little things you got to do.
Yeah.
So the game keeps adding layers and layers of complexity and shit you have to do to keep this fast food joint running.
Yeah.
And so you're constantly having to go, okay, what can we do now to make this more efficient and make it to where we're winning the game? And your business isn't losing popularity and stuff like that. So it's a constant back and forth. It's fun.
I've never worked fast food. Anyone here?
Yeah, couple.
You did,
couple
right?
times. Yeah, I've worked at McDonald's and Wendy's.
So it's
as
like
a teenager.
The amount of times in your life that you get fast food, the amount of times that the order is wrong or that there's onions still on, not just making examples here, whatever
yeah.
the case. I sympathize with them so much more after playing this game. Yeah, I
All right.
genuinely do.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, especially when you got a ton of orders coming in. You're like, where's number 3?
So, and Neebs, you heard us. You came in and we were talking about, we were loving this, and we played it for 3 hours the first time. But I want to say the first half of the first hour and a half was us being super frustrated and whatever
Yeah.
it was. We
And it
were
We were
felt
trying to
like-
figure it out too.
Yeah,
we
it
didn't
felt like-
didn't know how to play it.
the new guy was getting blamed for all the
That's how it works,
lack
bro.
of.
Dude,
It's like we were doing fine till he came.
you came in with, oh, you know what? We need to do it like this. No, you listen. You were getting
No,
trained.
I didn't come in that way.
Kinda.
I came in listening. I switched to that towards the end
Yeah.
because it was a freaking train wreck.
It was a train wreck. It was a train wreck because, first of all, Abstro told us after we were all done that he ended up turning up the difficulty one.
Yeah, I wanted to see what would happen, and I
We
don't.
saw what
I
happened.
regret nothing.
Yeah, and it turned to hell pretty quick. And I also think it got harder because you were there too. I don't know how it wouldn't get harder when one more person doesn't come in.
It's not like
just
more
naturally.
zombies are going to attack.
But
It's-
more orders might come
That's
in.
like a
We don't know
zombie.
that.
Why
An
wouldn't
order
it?
is a zombie.
Well, if you had 6 people in from the start, it probably would ramp up the difficulty.
Well,
at
nothing
least a
tells
little
us
bit.
that it scales.
I know,
based
nothing.
on
No, yeah,
players.
a lot of games do that. It's
A lot
like
of
if you
games
add more
do it, though.
players, difficulty will scale. But,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
we'll-
it could be hidden underneath. It could
It might not be, but I think it's more likely that it would.
I'm
But
just saying, if someone's new on a job, maybe don't just start saying they're the reason everything's going to crap on their first day at the job.
It's a fun thing to blame.
well, yeah, I don't think that everyone was blaming you. That's just what you heard.
But I'll go ahead and highly recommend it to anyone who likes those kind of simulator games.
Yeah, if you have a couple of friends,
With
it's,
some
yeah,
friends.
highly recommend it.
Yeah.
It's chaos.
It's
but
a little
in
bit-
a fun way.
Yeah, a little bit different. They add a lot more layer to it because every station's got. I mean, you can.
It's deep
It is.
and it's really fun.
Yeah.
I found myself that night thinking about it
yeah, like how
throughout
can we
the
organize
night,
it?
going, wait, I got this idea. If we did that, I bet that would really streamline everything. Then I was like, I got 3 or 4 other games I'm not good at yet. I need to be thinking about those,
Right.
the ones that are a regular series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really does. Like, we have been playing for at least 6 hours, I'd say, or maybe
Close to.
at least 5 hours.
Probably at least 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
say.
And we haven't unlocked cheese yet.
Yeah, that's absurd.
You're not ready
Cheese,
for
It took us-
cheese
it took
should be
us-
like one of the second unlocks.
Yeah, we didn't unlock ketchup until I think like the very end of the second time we recorded.
For days, it was just plain burgers going out.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I miss those days.
So when I was there, I think it was ketchup, mayonnaise.
Ketchup, mayo,
Pickles.
onions, pickles, tomato,
Lettuce.
and lettuce.
and,
yeah.
and a beef patty.
And when you get an order that's like a single or double burger with 3 lettuce, 4 pickles, 3 squirts of mustard, we don't have mustard, ketchup or all the particulars. Like, who the fuck is ordering like
Every
this?
order's different. Sometimes it's like just double mayonnaise.
Yeah, and then you've got like so you wonder why in the beginning we didn't have to deal with most of that shit at all. So that's why it was definitely more fun.
More pleasant.
But you got the drinks too with ice, no ice, 1, 2, or no ices.
Right,
If
the
you
amount
put-
of ice.
Yeah, if you got ice cream, we learned that quick. Why are these people walking out? They're walking out. Oh, the ice cream's melted, so you got to plate the ice cream last, and
Yeah.
then get your like we have like employees. Fernando, I'll never forget Fernando. Who was the second guy? We fired him. Never brought him back.
Yeah.
We've hired people.
And that's before fries enter the picture for the drive-through.
Right, yeah.
And drive-through, yeah.
Yeah, now I got a drive-through to put up with.
Yeah, the fact that you were like, yeah, we're gonna do drive through now. We should have voted for that. I would have said no, and you're like, you just wanted it to go to hell as quickly as possible. And by the way, fast food simulations, it's more than likely because they've listed 2 right here that the more people you have, this scales up the more difficulty. So
Sure.
I would,
All right.
It is
I would
possible.
say,
Yeah.
I would say it's more than likely as opposed to not. But it's stressing me out just thinking about the damn game
I know, a little bit me too.
because I didn't like it as much the second time we played.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, I kind of want to see too. I want to bring in more people.
Yeah, but I love it. I love the chaos of a day and then having to think, like, okay, how can we make this better tomorrow?
And are they the only 2 employees you can hire are the server and the busser?
It seems to be,
So
yeah.
far, or-
Yeah, I'm not 100%.
I think there was a stalker,
Right now, I can
too.
only hire 2, and it's the busser and the server.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't care to have a stalker because it's 9 o'clock until you open it up, so you have as much time to prep as possible.
Yeah.
If your French fries, like again, it took a while to get fries. We didn't have fries, and then all of a sudden
You
we
got to
had,
deal with the oil.
yeah, dealing with the oil. That
Right,
was
yeah, that's
that
a
was
whole other
debacle
thing.
right there.
Yeah.
It's like 50% contamination, and I'm thinking 50% contamination. Why would we dump it? We got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
One basket drop of fries, and it's like it's contaminated 100%.
That's crazy.
It was just 50%.
That should be 0% or like 10.
Right. Ridiculous.
Right.
So the first 5 days we cooked with this, the first 50% it was fine.
Yeah. And then one drop of one basket, bam.
To me, I feel like the hardest part is getting the burgers right, and then making sure the burgers get on the right tray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's hard to tell them apart when they're wrapped up.
Because when they're wrapped
It
up,
is.
it's just a wrapped burger. You got to look at your receipt, and you got to hope what you picked up is right.
Yeah, because I didn't notice like if you hover over it, it tells you what's in it.
It doesn't.
That would have made it better.
It
Or
doesn't,
easier.
right?
No, it
That'd
does
be
not when you
incredibly
look at the wrapped burger.
helpful.
Yes.
Because you don't have any spots to put particular burgers. You kind of gotta create your own system when
Yeah.
it comes to that.
You got to put your ticket down on the tray.
Yeah.
So
and
the
you
burger
gotta-
man needs to put that burger on the tray with the right ticket.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and we grew to that.
Yep.
It's a new year, so why don't you bring yourself some new comfort with Bird Dogs? Man, I just packed up for vacation, and I have 2 joggers and 1 pair of shorts from Bird Dogs in there, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They are so comfortable. And I have some classic quarter zips coming too, because I will tell you this. If you want to go out and you're looking for something that's not too dressy, but not too casual, like a hoodie can look like, I don't know, you've just been lounging around all day, as opposed to these classic quarter zips, which are like the perfect in-between. I can't wait to get my hands on them. And everything that I've gotten from Bird Dogs, I love the color options. I love the fit. They're great. And dressing up for winter can be tough. I also have some khakis on the way, which can look dressy, and yet they're so stretchy, you could work out in them. So if you're looking for some high-quality clothing that can fit for pretty much any occasion, then you're going to be happy, because our community is getting a free hat with any order when you use the code Neebs at birddogs.com. So you'll get their best-selling hat completely free when you use code Neebs at birddogs.com. Thank you, Bird Dogs. But yeah, it's easy to get frazzled. It's weird how the French fries, if you put them on, find out they get cold if they're on the tray for too long. That
Got
makes
to be
sense.
in a warmer.
But the burgers,
They can be
Don't.
cold.
The burgers are insane. Well, you can
Thank
cook
God.
the burgers first thing in the morning, and they don't go cold or bad
all day.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And the ice cream melts in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. The last thing I got to plate is fries and ice cream, because they want the fries hot and they want the ice cream cold.
Oh shit, that game.
It's fun. Check it out.
Yeah, I
is
love
fun.
when customers leave. Yeah, just yelling at customers is fun too.
It is.
It's like, my ice cream melted. Yeah, fuck you.
They're walking out.
Closing in the
Okay,
middle
come-
of an order.
The ice melts too. Like if I pour the drink, I thought that you were able to put the drink out and you do it right, and that's fine. But the ice will melt and they will walk out because their drink is warm.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Screw them.
What if you had people that tried to leave without paying sometimes, and you had to like
Add that
add
into it.
security?
Well, that's a weird thing about it because they do pay, but they don't pay until they're
The
done
end, right?
eating.
Yeah, the way it works is they go to their table. We serve them the food, they eat the food, and then when they're done and happy, they get up and leave, and the money is left on the table.
I thought I was getting a tip.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the busser has to go out there and like clean the tables, but also grab the money for the day.
Every now and then you even hear a woohoo,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they really like their food. And they're like, yeah,
which you always hear at fast food places.
woo.
I think,
Start doing that at Burger King.
I don't see why we wouldn't
I would like to switch.
get kicked out.
I want to be grill and fry at some point in the near future. I wouldn't mind training somebody else to try the front. I'll move back in the front, but it would be nice to rotate our.
Hey, yeah, I'll
Stuff
I'll
out.
give a stab at up front.
Okay, listen. You've gone from you're the easiest.
As of
So
right
far.
now,
For
he
right
has
now,
been.
yeah, I do have the most free time. Like once the burgers are done, then I've been moving to like bussing tables and shit.
I would be happy for anyone to take my station.
Your
Yeah.
station, I would not want to be either.
I was excited in the beginning.
There may need to be 2 at your station if we could figure that out.
I think there might be.
Hmm.
And if that's the case, then yeah, we should be able to work out. Now I'm like, oh, let's talk about this. You can get like 30 burgers.
This is what our podcast is become.
Right?
Strategizing
30
fast
burgers.
food simulator.
Yes.
How can we become better at fast food simulator?
Fill up those French fries, man, and then you're good. Then you should be jumping on with Dora potentially. That
there-
could be a lot of fun arguing.
Like we didn't discover there was that French fry warmer until like the very end too.
Right, yeah, we had all these fries. I was like, why are they
They're
fries
sitting
are
on the
fucking
counter.
cold?
Yep.
Yeah.
No counter fries.
Oh, look at that. There's a warmer.
Do y'all eat a lot of fries?
Nah, not really.
It
It
happens,
really
but
worries me that they're so gross cold.
it sucks that they are. Thank God for air fryers. That is finally the answer
Yeah.
we've needed to bring fries back to a decent life.
I don't know if I've ever used them to reheat.
It's great. An air fryer will bring them back to how you want them.
You know, my favorite French fries by far are Nathan's, and you can get them in like Walmart or grocery stores around here.
Skinny kind of
No, they're fat.
fat steak fries.
They're very thick. They're not steak fries, but they're really good, and they're great with potatoes and eggs for if you want to do like the quickie potatoes and eggs instead of chopping
Gotcha.
them.
How
I
many?
got this. I don't know the brand, but yeah, I do like a sweet potato fry sometime. It's in their little thin, crispy little fuckers. What were you gonna say, Neebs?
I was wondering how many French fry cuts there are.
Crinkle cut, waffle cut,
Yeah.
Ooh, I do like a waffle fry.
shoestring.
Oh yeah, I got a chart. There's waffle fries, standard cut, garlic. What? That's a seasoning.
Yeah.
Curly fries.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, man, Arby's.
Yeah. What's a
Okay.
Belgian fry?
Belgium.
I don't know.
What is that? I've
A
heard
regularly sliced, double fried potatoes served in a cone with mayonnaise and other condiments.
Okay, but that's just. I mean, mayonnaise is.
Yeah, it's not
What
really a cut.
Belgians do, right.
Shoestring,
Yep.
matchstick cut, crinkle cut, cottage fries.
it. What's a
hell's a
cottage?
cottage fry?
It almost looks like a
these?
bread and butter pickle. It's like a wavy, round.
Like a Lay's potato chip or a wavy potato chip.
Like
Mm-hmm.
or like a super thick potato chip.
I do like a French fry, but I don't eat them as much because they're bad for me.
Yep. Then you got wedges,
The wedges.
potato wedges.
Yeah.
Steak
God, I
fries.
loved steak fries as a kid. They were my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Biggest fucking fry you could possibly find.
Yeah.
Man, like loaded tater tots, I've grown to like as a grown up. I don't hardly ever get them, but like tater tots instead of fries. If your French fries are meh, I'll take some tater tots.
Give me your tots.
Hash brown. But you guys like hash browns?
Sure.
Yeah.
Potato pancakes. Mm-hmm. You've never had a potato pancake,
I've never had a
have you?
potato
I
pancake.
think I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago. It's not something I wanted to do again.
Yeah, we got pierogies waiting in
With
the freezer.
applesauce.
Is that a sandwich?
Pierogies.
No.
Pierogies?
I was hoping I was close. I don't know.
Oh, it's like a ravioli, but with mashed potatoes.
Potato inside.
Okay.
Cream and
Pierogi.
sour cream. And
Oh, and sauerkraut, too. You ever do that?
I haven't. I'm not a big sauerkraut guy.
I love sauerkraut. I'm a big fan of that with sour cream and sauerkraut.
I want to get this thought out. We can get away from the fast food and the French
Please.
fry shit. But it was when you were talking about what you were thinking about all night. What was the game? Like you were thinking about fast food. Simulator,
Fast
right?
food, yeah.
So Jack, our editor Jack, he introduced Balatro
Yes.
to us, which I
Yeah.
guess was up for Game of the Year this year.
Was it?
I believe it was up against some, AAA gems, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's got overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Yeah,
on
I guess it was
Steam.
up for Game of the Year and made by one guy.
That's wild.
It's poker, essentially. So I've been playing a game or two of that on my Switch before going to bed last couple nights. Guess what I've been dreaming about all night?
Balatro.
Poker. Fucking playing poker.
Man, we should play poker because you even years ago, like
had
many
that poker
years
table
ago.
at.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play poker at any table.
Yeah,
I'd love to play some games. But what Jack said about, if I remember correctly, that guy made that game. Not only was it one person, but he made it as a class project.
He did a great job.
And like he obviously he released it, but it wasn't like something he's like, oh, this is going to be a game that I'm going to go put out. He did it for school.
It blows my mind because of the if you guys don't know how Balatro works, it's like a card game within a card game. It's like poker, but you get the randomized bonus cards and jokers you can use that enhance your hand and what you play and
So like in a Survivor game, at a certain point, you get to choose an upgrade.
kind of like in that to a degree, sure. So you can like have several jokers that help your hands at one time, like up to 5, maybe 6 at times, and then pick these other spectral cards and planet cards and all the shit. So it's the fact that one guy made it is kind of mind blowing because of how much math is involved, and for it to all kind of work, you know, and stay challenging. And I don't know, just like that dude. That's a smart guy. Love to hear an interview with him, kind of, you know?
Yeah, what a fun thing to just, hey, make this card game.
Yeah,
that, like people go immediately like, this is a great fun way to play poker.
Poker on crack.
It pretty much is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
poker with a lot of cocaine.
And you have like bosses, but it's not like you're not seeing a physical boss.
Yeah, it's just like a point system. It's
Yeah.
like this boss, to beat it, you have to basically get 5,000 points, right?
Yeah, and maybe this boss, whatever it's called, all of your spade cards are debuffed. You can't get
They
points.
get they don't count towards points.
Or it starts like after every card played, they're dealt face down if they come back. Like, and you don't know what the fuck it is. Like, you know, yeah.
So it just put some twist on your classic poker game.
Yeah, so Balatro, anybody out there likes poker, it's a quality ass game, and a nice kind of a quick run. Like if you keep playing, like you're probably not playing for over a half hour of a.
That's I like a game like that.
One of those.
Yeah, I've been it's like one of the Vampire Survivor type
Yep.
games, the Halls
Yeah.
of Torment. I found that one and I love the shit out of it because it's like Vampire Survivor. It's one of those auto shooters, but is a little bit more like you can go in, I'm going to go into this dungeon, and then you'll find a guy. And it's like, okay, you rescue him, and then now he's part of your team, like when you go back to camp.
Yeah.
And you can buy like weapons from him, and then there's this other guy that puts together spells. So it's like a little bit deeper, I think, than Vampire Survivor.
Yeah.
And it looks like like a 90s video game.
It gives you enough of a drip to keep going.
But
Want
the
a
same
little bit
thing.
more.
It's like, yeah, you can do a run. It's just like Vampire Survivor. Just do a quick run, and like, boom, you're done.
Yeah.
It's a great just end of the day game.
Yeah, like Balatro's perfect thing. Like you can unlock new decks, and some of these decks, when you start, like say using the blue deck, you have +1 hands you can play every time, or +1 discards, or every round you get $10, or you start with I don't know, some shit like that, because you can buy all this stuff. It's like the drip is real. Just that, you know what I mean by when I say the drip.
The dopamine drip.
The dopamine drip is real. Just enough to keep you going for a little
Just
bit.
tickles my gamer
I
brain.
gotta try this new deck. That's it.
Yeah, Balatro.
Balatro.
Worth it.
See, we're still talking about games. We're doing great. We almost went off into French fry land.
Man, I was all in on French fries, and then I went to Balatro.
Neebs hates talking about
So-
games on the gaming channel.
Hey, look, I did a really good job at being quiet through that whole thing.
No, that's
You
fine.
did,
What?
you did.
Well, Balatro's a game. You don't play any, and you hate card games. Like
No, it's not that I have a choice. My brain's like checking out.
Yeah,
it just
I
checks
understand.
out.
Yeah, yeah, I can.
So I'm just
understand.
gonna sit over here and wait for y'all to talk
So
about
we're gonna go into
Balatro.
sports next, and we won't hear from Neebs for a while.
No, me neither.
Sports. All
If
right.
you're playing sports, I'm in. I don't want to hear about you watching a sport.
well, what sports are you playing?
Well, I love playing sports.
Okay, well, when do you play? I never
don't.
hear you anything. So you love playing it, but you don't play.
we just play video games and work now. But look, I used to love to play football and track and field, volleyball.
But not anymore.
I like throwing a frisbee around.
I was
Okay.
just kidding with the sports. I didn't. I was kidding.
Yeah, no, we're not
Yep.
going to talk
I
about
love
that.
to bike. I ride my bike a lot.
Okay,
I
there
like
you
to
go.
ride trails.
We can go back to French fries. Do you like just dipping in ketchup and mayo?
I mean, I try not to eat a lot of fries. They're not super healthy.
I
for
know,
you.
and we know that.
If I'm gonna dip, ketchup.
But no mayo.
I don't think Dryas wants to talk about fries anymore.
Well,
Oh,
I
that's too
think
bad.
you'd like. I can't tell you how many sauces I've had this week, Neebs.
Cream
and-
sauces.
And my girl, she.
We were talking about, so a little backstory here. When did we bring this up? Because I think you were
Last
getting
podcast?
shamed, or was it the stream?
No, his last podcast.
Oh, okay, it
I
was
think
the
came up,
podcast.
maybe.
Okay.
Might have, unless I'm mistaken. I was getting shamed for how many sauces I.
Because heavy cream is so bad for you.
oh yeah, it was a stream.
I think it was a
Oh,
stream.
was stream.
I was
Yeah.
telling Dryas I was hoping he'd be around longer in my life. And
That's
Right.
right. That's
he's-
right.
yeah.
it doesn't
have
look
it-
like it's gonna happen.
That's what I thought.
'Cause my
Just
girl's
eating
trying to
all that
kill me.
heavy cream.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, she makes a delicious sauce, and I'm happy boy.
Yep. Well, listen, I made something. If we're going to keep talking about food,
Do it.
it's like a quick thing you can make. Anyone can make it super fast, and I think it's delicious. You get a rotisserie chicken, unless you want to cook your own chicken. But if you really want to make it quick and easy, rotisserie chicken, tortilla, and then you throw some cheese and that rotisserie chicken in there and some avocado and maybe brown some onions, and then fold it in half, stick it on the pan, let it brown on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
At the Mexican place, that's called a sincronizada.
Right. Do you put any butter on the nothing for the browning factor?
Any heavy cream?
You're
Little
just
oil.
drying out the.
He wants some cholesterol.
He does.
You can add your own cholesterol.
Well, I think like there's something to be said for a beautiful golden brown.
Yeah. No, I try to stay away from because I already like the taste.
Yeah.
Without that,
You don't like olive oil? Because olive oil is actually good for you.
we usually
Certain
use
fats are good for
avocado
you.
oil if we use oil. But
Yeah,
here's what I
it's
did: I used avocado oil to brown the onions,
Okay.
and then I scooped the onions out, and then I browned it on the same pan. So there was
Oh, there you
wasn't much grease in there,
Yeah.
or oil, but there was a little bit.
But certain fats and certain oils are good for you.
Well, there's avocado in
Yeah.
it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That avocado oil is one of the most, I never said avocado before. Avocado is great fat.
Yeah.
Those fats are good for you. So it's like you shouldn't
It's in the
shy away
dish.
from them, especially if you don't. I know, but I'm just saying you shouldn't shy away from
Okay.
it. You're like, well,
I don't
it's,
remember
if
this
it's-
being your recipe. This
well,
was
I'm
Neebs'
just
recipe.
saying the way that you were like, well, there's some grease in there, but I guess it's okay. It is more than okay. It's good for you.
Yeah.
So
He
that's
wanted
all.
butter. I didn't
I'm
want
talking about
butter in it.
I
you.
wanted the presentation to be better.
That's
Okay.
all. And I'm glad. I just don't feel bad when you use your avocado oil. That's
I
all.
don't.
Always love it. Introduce it.
Yeah.
Be happy that you're eating it.
Thanks for empowering me.
Just like avocado itself.
I also didn't say to put a whole stick of butter in there.
Okay.
Just a light little, like you could
Well, you
just
can-
use the stick, and each side gets that nice golden
There
brown
you
once
go.
it's in the oven.
Well, you take my recipe and you modify it to your liking.
They use it at when you get a sincronizada
They
at
do.
the restaurant.
Yeah. They don't hold back.
No,
No, they
oh, they
don't,
go a
but-
little nuts with that.
but
They
your
probably have a
avocado
squirt
oil's
gun
good.
with it.
And sometimes down the road here, they put a whole onion in whatever you order,
Yeah. Good Lord.
chopped up, but
They don't hold
It's
back on the onion.
I don't know if they're trying to get rid of them. I don't know why they're doing that.
They're cheap. And
Not
it
with
makes
the
you
onions.
look like you got food. I don't know. As long as they cook the hell out of it,
But there's
I'll
a
take
good bit of
bunch
chicken
onion.
too. And you're
Yeah.
like, God, there's a whole I can't eat this much onion.
Too much onion.
I love onion. As
I
long
do
as it's
too.
cooked really well. I want it well done. But
When you were talking about dreaming about playing your game the other day.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
So over Thanksgiving, I was in Texas, sleeping in a hotel, and I didn't sleep that great because I kept waking up. And the thing that I was dreaming about, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it had something to do with what we do, like video clips and keeping track of them. And maybe I got to export them or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that in my dream,
Yeah. Fun.
and I export. I'm like, okay, that's number 3. I got like so many more,
Yeah.
and then I'd wake up. And then I'd go back to sleep, be like, wait, which one did I just export?
It's still in. Yeah.
and then
you're-
I'd like, okay,
Same dream.
I'll get 4 exported, then I'll get 5 exported, then I wake up.
It's crazy how that can work.
And I was like, I wasn't enjoying that dream.
No. If it works like that, it does feel like a job.
Yeah. I felt like it went on for hours.
Yeah.
And I got up like 20, 30 exports done that night.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, I was like, I got nothing done. Nothing real done.
It reminds me of back when I had the bartending dreams, when I first started bartending. And like I'd bartend all night, go home, sleep eventually, and now I'm bartending again. And it's the same stress, the same concern for customers. Like I'm fucking just working nonstop, like almost literally.
Do you ever realize
Uh,
that you're dreaming and you're like, screw this?
no, I don't think I ever, in that case,
Yeah, 'cause
no.
usually you do lucid dream often. So
Yeah,
and
quite
those
a
you don't.
bit. In those I don't remember back with that, but with the Balatro thing last couple nights, there were times I like woke up, bathroom, same thing. It's in my mind, or if I was just laying there in bed for whatever reason to roll over, my brain's still looking at hands, and then I'd fall back asleep and I'm back in it, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not if it's something that's dealing with numbers and
I've had a lot of dreams where it's something frustrating, trying to do a job, or maybe I've wrecked my car or something. And I'm like, great, got to deal with all this now. But in a lot of those dreams in the past, I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem like something I do. This is a dream, and I just leave. I'm like, y'all had good luck with that car. You know?
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
putting up with
dreaming.
this.
I'm not
Yeah.
dealing with this.
it's nice when you
Yeah.
do realize. Yeah.
All this talk about sleep is making me think about the last Force that came out, because You edit it. You probably remember. We're walking through the cave, and I'm talking about how sometimes if I lay down on a pillow, I hear music.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people in the comments
Yes.
do that.
Yeah.
And it's not like a song I've ever heard. I'm hearing, like, I don't know. I think it might have been classical last time it happened or something. Not a song I know at all.
There was one comment. Let me see. There was a definition for it. Let me look it up.
So you're laying down and you're hearing music before you go to bed?
Not
your head?
always, but it's happened many times. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll lay down. Sometimes my ears against a pillow or whatever. I'm hearing music. So I'm like, maybe my wife has some like music on her phone or something. Nope, she doesn't. And then I lift my head up, don't hear it, lay it down, hear it pretty well.
Really?
And it's not like music that's hard to hear or hard to figure out. It's very clear. And there's like backup strings and everything else. And it just feels like I'm listening to a song.
You know what it is? Because I think we are living in a simulation, and somebody who's kind of working on your little program has just left the music on a little too loud,
Right.
and you're hearing it.
My
gotta-
assumption
Gotta go to
is,
settings and turn off the music.
my assumption is that it's in your data bank. Like it is something you absolutely at some point heard, whether it was in a grocery
It's not
store.
music I listen to.
But you're awake, though, and you're hearing it clearly, and you're wide awake. It's not like you're half asleep. You're laying down to go to bed.
Sit up, don't hear it.
Now,
Lay down, hear it.
could you wake up if you had like, do you ever think about like humming it into a phone, or like just recording?
I mean,
What-
the more I think about it, and if it hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
But
But could you do that?
probably. Yeah.
Like it's that distinct to you as far as like
Yeah.
the melody or whatever the case?
Because these days you should be able to almost
Google
hum-
recognize it.
hum the melody and potentially get options. Be cool if you can find the song. If
Yeah.
it did, and when
Yeah.
you say it hasn't happened in a while, you mean like a couple of years or a
Couple
couple of
months.
months? Okay, so yeah, we got try to remember that. You have a great memory. Try to remember to
I'd
do
have
that.
to do it while it was happening.
And on
Of
the
course, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the same note, if it's something that isn't out there, I mean, there's a lot of claims of artists throughout forever like that. Just something pops in their head and they make it, and it is a new song. Like you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got it. What I'm reading here is a condition called a musical ear syndrome, MES, also known as musical tinnitus. It's a rare disorder that causes people to experience musical hallucinations, such as singing or melodies, without an external source.
It's weird how clear it is.
And it's weird how it only happens. I wonder if in that what you're saying, Abstro, if it's more than likely to happen when people are laying down as opposed to sitting up, because that's what you said, right? It doesn't happen
If it's a
when
form
you sit
of
up.
tinnitus or tinnitus or whatever they call it,
Yeah.
probably sitting up would mean you're hearing more external noise to drown it out.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you lay on your pillow, there's no sound coming in, so it's going to be more prominent.
And you don't do white noise, huh? Or anything
yeah.
of that realm?
I have a little air fan in my.
that makes some. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting. I'd love to hear it.
But yeah, I was really surprised to read the comments, and it was
You're not
a lot.
alone.
It was a lot. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a good bit.
interesting.
All right. Well, it's about that time.
It is about that time.
I wish everyone here a happy new year, and let's have a great one.
Let's do it.
Countdown to summer.
2025,
That's
bitch. Let's go.